It's to have a vision about where it is you want to be. What is it that you want this place to look like? What is it you want families to have? What is it you want to deliver in your schools for our children? What is it that we want for working men and women? What is it we want as a society when we talk about people who are marginalized because of no reason other than the circumstance into which they were born, Mr. Speaker? We want to be inclusive. We want people to have a good standard of living. We want our children to have access to education. We want them to be happy and healthy and to have opportunities. It's every parent's dream to help our children become all that they could be or would be. And everything we do has to be about that. And it has been about that, Mr. Speaker. And that's what this budget is about, Mr. Speaker. And so, you know, we can play political games, and political games get played every day. But there always comes a time to be absolutely serious about what it is that we've been charged to do as politicians. What we've been charged to do as politicians. And we have some work to do. We have some work to do as politicians, Mr. Speaker, and I, for one, own that. And my colleagues on this side of the House own this. For far too long, politicians have said what they think people wanted to hear to get themselves elected, and then they went and did what they wanted to do. That day should be gone, Mr. Speaker, never to see the light of day again. Mr. Speaker, the mandate on this side of the House, or the mantra on this side of the House is, remember who hired you and why. And the day that anybody forgets that, Mr. Speaker, is the day that they really ought to pack up their briefcase and go home. And our commitment on this last day in our wonderful House of Assembly is to say that we make a commitment, I make a commitment here today, as the Premier of this province, on my own behalf and on behalf of all of my colleagues, that we will never forget, Mr. Speaker, we will never forget who hired us, and we'll never forget why. We love Newfoundland and Labrador. We're committed to Newfoundland and Labrador. Mr. Speaker, we've gotten it right for 8 years, and we promise to get it right for at least another 4. Thank you.